Okay, take it away. Good, and maybe you welcome everyone on.
Okay, I will do that. Welcome, everyone. We're super excited to present to you the convention wrap-up. This means we're going to get to go over all of the goodies released at convention and give you a couple other fun updates coming your way. And so we're going to start off with the leader of the pack, Deborah Lahman. If you would come live and get us started.
All right. Good evening, everyone. We're excited for you to be here with us. Young Living, how many agree in the chat that it was an amazing virtual convention? All things considered, I'm still watching various portions, so that's a nice part about it. One of the things that came out that Young Living shared was this manifesto. And these are valuable words, valuable words. I'm a teacher, so I don't like to read when you already are reading it yourself, but highlighting the vision, the mission, the values. And when I look through those, I just am like in awe of, yes, agree on the amazing vision and mission as we are with Young Living, and Young Living is beginning its 27th year. Amazing. Look at the values. Own it, inspire, level up, empower, respect. Those are values, and reading each of those, how we are committed to creating a culture of inclusion, respect, trust, and transparency. By embracing diversity and individuality, we extend this culture to our global community. Empower, we empower individual lives, families, and communities with purpose, knowledge, products, and education to fulfill our company's vision, a healthy home for each of us, a healthy world for all of us. Level up, we never settle for the status quo. We are always seeking to improve by investing in personal growth, encouraging innovation, and creatively problem solving to deliver results. We inspire. We set the standard for building a better world and inspire others to join us. Through meaningful collaboration and effective communication, we uplift one another to overcome challenges to achieve our goals. And own it. We take extreme ownership of projects, processes, and collaboration, and hold ourselves accountable for our individual and team goals and roles. Our passion drives us to deliver excellence and to maintain our positioning as the world leader in essential oils. Yes, I love those values. I love those. And so this manifesto, I'm sure we'll put in the comments if we put it anywhere for us to be able to post this up so we see what Young Living's values are, the mission, the vision, and this. We are stewards. We are stewards of the earth and its people. So I love this manifesto. Next, not updated in our VO yet, but at convention, we now have a 2019 income disclosure statement. So if you choose to use this, I haven't put them side by side to compare, but I'm sure Young Living will be updating this in the VO soon. So happy you're on the call with us. Happy you're live in lifestyle with us. I am sporting tonight with my shirt, my new necklace. This necklace is amazing. This goes with the One Heart oil. And I will tell you that you will unscrew the necklace if you got it, and it's a little roller ball, so you roll your oil on you and you can screw it back in and carry it with you and apply your oil as needed. So here it is. One Heart. Some of you saw this, but one of the girls from the Young Living Academy in Ecuador was able to draw and design this emblem on the One Heart oil. So again, this is a really nice oil. It's a blend. So amazing. This is our convention oil. So yes, how about that? Okay, keep going. All right.
Yes, Deb, you have all the oils. So do you want to follow the order? I'll get the order and you just do the one that is up. Sound good?
Well, I've got the kits. Angie's going to do a couple of the single oils. So if you've got that, those are yours. Makeup.
So Andre, if you do your left arrow back, you should be able to go back to the front of those.
Okay, mind over matter. So what's neat is in this, it's a little guy. It's so cute. I didn't know what size to expect, but a little gal, a little guy, whatever, but so cute. And inside are the 3 oils listed, and you see in the picture, and then this little reflexology ring, which is amazing. I don't know if you've tried these before or not, but awesome. Sonia Swan had those at our Ignite a couple of years ago, but to rub it up and down each of your fingers, again, to the energy and keep your blood flowing in your hands and your arms. This reflexology thing is a neat little addition to it. So that's one. Mind over matter. Look at those oils. Serenity Now. Look at the oils. How about guessing those, that would be part of Serenity Now? And the little extra in this little tiny kit of Serenity Now is the nose ring. I didn't take time to rip it open and put it on tonight, but the nose ring for lavender is in this little one. And again, cute little guy, says Serenity Now on it. It actually says it. So just like you see on the picture, it's really true. It's in person too.
On the screen, we can see your nose ring. Get your face up in there so we can see what it looks like.
I will. That's during my section. I'm trying to be discreet now.
Oh, okay.
Oh. She has the nose ring. I have the necklace.
I don't think we're actually talking about the nose rings tonight because they're out of stock and it was limited
Right.
time.
Yeah. But if you order these, you'll get one.
If you order this, you get one. Yeah.
Okay. Next. To the rescue. Now, look at what's in that. Now, these are amazing oils. Let me just say, the oils that new products last week, support our immune system. Yes. How are we supporting our wellness? I'm so happy we at Living Well Now talk about above the wellness line words, and we're compliant. Yes, look at these. To the rescue. I mean, come on. Deep relief, digest, vitality, Imgrain, thieves, and stress away. And you get nose rings in that too. Aroma ease and lavender. So a couple of these are out of stock. I'm not sure which. There are a couple still left in stock for you if you haven't ordered yet. But this is a little larger gal. This is a little larger because it's holding 5 oils instead of 3. Okay. And last but not least, wish you well. Wish you well. I love the language. We're choosing our language. Wellness. I don't know how many times over the last few days, abundance, purpose, yes, and wellness. Okay, and last, wish you well, thieves, digest, vitality, and RC. So again, I don't know about you, but applying daily, twice daily, whatever it takes to keep my vibrational frequency up and continuing to be a light worker in the world, I choose that. So these are the oils I'm talking about tonight. I did get in my order the amethyst, and Ange, maybe you'll talk a little bit about this, but the what we're supposed to do with this, that would be fun. Maybe Gary's light in here. All right, Ange.
For real? For real. So the amethyst roller was a special just for convention ticket holders. So some of you received amethyst in your kit, in your convention bundle. And I read that amethyst is thought to be protective and cleansing in nature. So if you've done any work with crystals and essential oils and gemstones and essential oils, you'll appreciate that using the oils with the crystals help bring about a feeling of spiritual awareness, positive transformation, to stimulate the mind and help you become more focused. So you can also see on my shelf behind me a large amethyst there as well, just kind of soaking in all of the positive energy of this room as well.
Great. All right, Ange. Couple other oils. You're going to do the...
Those are later.
Okay.
So Andrea's, we're going to keep going with on.
All right, so we're going to do a quick giveaway. We're going to do 4 giveaways tonight. So here's the first one. Get your fingers ready to type. If you've never joined us for one of these Zoom calls, or you're new to Zoom and you're on your computer, you're going to look down at the bottom of the screen and you should be able to pull up, oops, all right, I won't do that. You should be able to pull up the chat feature and you're going to type your answers in there. All right, so the first question is, how did you come to Young Living? Was there a challenge that you were trying to find a solution to? What was it that drew you to Young Living in the beginning when you created your account? So you're going to answer that really quickly. We will randomly select one of you to win a $20 product credit. All right, so we're going to talk first about Super Vitamin D. I will tell you guys, I have been waiting for this supplement to come out because this is one of my absolute daily supplements, and I was having to get it elsewhere because Young Living didn't have a D supplement. They had some supplements that had a little bit of D in it, but not at the quantities that we really need to be taking, because we don't, our levels in general, most people's levels are not high enough in vitamin D. And it's so important for so many things, including your immune system, your respiratory health, including bones and muscles, including mood. Vitamin D is so good for mood, and it's good for hormones. So I'm somebody that has some challenges with thyroid that I've been working on. It's much better than it was, but D is one of those things that I need every day to help support my hormones. And I think most people are in that same situation where they're needing extra support with immune system, with hormones, with mood, all of those things. So super excited about this. Few things to note about it. It's vegan, it's synthetic free, it's dissolvable. This is really good, guys. This is awesome that it's not a swallowable, like it's just going through the digestive tract, but you actually are directed to let it dissolve in your mouth for 5 to 10 seconds, and then you can finish chewing it and taking it. And I got to just try it for the first time right before this call, actually. So this is what they look like. They're real tiny. You see that? Really little, and they're a berry flavor. They're good.
She's at like 4 now.
Well, I will be picking 4 today. I'll be picking.
I'm a little bit jealous. I've only had 1. That was yesterday.
So, what else do you need to know? The recommended dosage on the Super D bottle is 2 tablets. Okay, so I'm going to get like a little mappy with you guys for a moment here. 2 tablets equals 50 mcg. So you're going to see with vitamin D supplements, it's either going to give you the amount in mcgs or in IUs. All right. So 50 mcgs is equal to 2,000 IUs. Most people, like if your doctor's telling you how much vitamin D you're supposed to be getting, or your chiropractor or whoever, usually they talk in IUs. So know that the amount that they tell you to take on the label is equal to 2,000 IUs. All right. So if you're supposed to be taking more like 5,000 IUs, I know what I'm going to be doing is taking 4 a day, because that's 4,000 IUs. And because they're dissolvable, I feel like I'm getting better absorption than I would have with the 5,000 I was taking a day of something I was just swallowing. So my choice is to take 4 of them a day. 4 a day is going to be 1 month's worth, because there's 120 tablets in it. So if you double that dosage, you're going to get a pretty good amount. And then, you know, if you're getting blood work done, just check and see, are your vitamin D levels coming up? You know, we should be getting annual blood work anyway. And you're gonna wanna make sure that your vitamin D levels are in the 60+ range. Most people's are not, all right? But it's super important for us to get those optimal levels. One other thing that you need to be aware of, okay, there was not vitamin K added to this for a specific reason. Some people with blood clotting issues can't have the vitamin K. And so typically vitamin D supplements are separate from K, but you need vitamin K to be able to absorb the vitamin D, okay? So 2 things. Master Formula has vitamin K in it. I don't feel like it's quite at a high enough level to go along with the high amounts of vitamin D that we should be taking. So I would recommend going out and finding just to your natural health store or Amazon or whatever, just find a simple K2 supplement. And if you're taking these higher amounts of vitamin D, make sure you're getting at least 200 mcgs of K a day, at least 200, all right? So you're looking for a K2, take at least 200 mcgs. You can do a little work because there's ratios and stuff that are even better, but if you're getting at least that minimum of 200 mcgs, you're gonna be okay. All right, so I know that was a lot of like sciencey, mathy stuff on vitamin D. Let's bring it back down. This tastes good. It's good for you. It's supporting your immune system. So grab it for yourself, your kids. What's beautiful is that your kids can take like 1 or 2 of them a day. And that's gonna be a great dosage for little kids. You can take a little more. All right, let's move on to Unwind. Not gonna have to go into as much detail with this one. So this is Unwind. I took one. I was like, oh, should I take it before we do a class? But I wanted to be able to tell you what it was like. Okay, so it's watermelon flavored. It's pretty strong, like potent. I was like, whoo, when I took it. So it tastes good, but it is strong. So no, I've heard of people putting it in water and drinking it in water. So that's an option too for your kiddos. But there's 3 main ingredients in this plus essential oils. The first one is a green tea extract called L-theanine, okay? And L-theanine is great for the brain, okay? Think of this as the brain supplement. It's good for focus and clarity, for irritability, for calming. They said that this is, you take it the night before and it's gonna have impact on the brain function the next day for things like focus and school. And then it also has 5-HTP in it. This is, you will see if you're looking at mood stuff and how to support healthy moods, you're gonna see 5-HTP come up a lot of times. So I was really excited to see that we have a supplement with 5-HTP in it, but it's good for calming, it's good for stress. And so the last thing that's in it is magnesium. And this is magnesium glycinate in that form. There's lots of different forms of magnesium. And magnesium is responsible for 300 plus metabolic reactions in the body. So we need magnesium, okay, to function well. Magnesium brings calm, it helps with sleeplessness, lots of other benefits to magnesium, but for the purpose of this supplement, it is very calming and it's gonna help with restlessness at night. And then the 2 oils that they added to this are lavender and Roman chamomile, which we all know are very calming oils. So that's fantastic. Like I said, it's watermelon flavor, it's sweetened with stevia. And I think even though this is targeted for children, this is definitely one that adults can take as well. So, Unwind. Have you tried yours yet, Ange? No.
I'm still waiting on mine. Still waiting for it to get here.
You're gonna arrive today?
I'm not super patient.
All right.
Andre may fall asleep before
we'll
dinner
see.
tonight.
If I'm like this at the end of the class, you know that the Unwind has done a number on me. All right, so let's go ahead and do our first giveaway. Did you draw a name, Ange?
Yes, I did. Congratulations to Esther Irwin, who all the way from New Zealand wrote in that she was looking for peppermint oil to use for oil pulling. Simple gateway oil and practice. And so she got signed up with Alyssa Dishroon. So congratulations, Esther. We're giving away 4 $20 product credits tonight, and you are one of the recipients.
That is so awesome. I never knew that story. That's how you got started, because of oil pulling. Love it. Okay, next question. We are 6 months into the year. We're going into the second half of 2020. We won't talk about, all the craziness of 2020, but I want to know, what is one of your health goals as you move forward into the second half of the year? What is one area that you're focused on? Maybe it's physically, maybe it's emotionally, whatever. What's one area that you are focused on either supporting or improving in the second half of 2020? All right, and we're gonna move over to Erin Lahman and Sara Leone. They are gonna share a little bit about the makeup and the skincare, which I'm in love with. Oh, wait.
Hi, everybody. All right. So, as a former freelance makeup artist, I couldn't wait for this day. I was so excited when they came out with liquid foundation. And I love, number one, how pretty is the packaging? Okay. This is like, from a former makeup artist standpoint, and like I used to use MAC and all like whatever the stuff for high-end photo shoots and things, like this is on par. I am so excited. So, and it's so lightweight and it's vegan and gluten-free and plant-based, and it just makes me very happy. So, and I got it today. So I got home from I went surfing and running today, and I got home and I opened the box and it's here. So, all right. So I also got this cool swatch thing, which I recommend getting for sure. So what you do with this, so they have neutrals, they have warm colors, and they have cool colors. Before I go into the swatch, basically, if you're a cool tone, that typically means you get maybe burned more, you have typically paler skin, maybe you typically wear silver jewelry, maybe you have a little like redness underneath your skin. Typically you would be one of the cool colors. So you can look through this and find your color. You want to hold the swatch up to your neck basically and match it to your face. So instead of putting it on your arm, our arms are typically a different color than our face. So you want to match it up to your neck. I got a little bit of a darker color for myself right now because I keep getting very, very tan from being at the beach all the time. And then when I'm inside for a few days and I'm getting paler. So I need to get a couple more colors for myself. But the one that I got right now is the caramel color, which is a warm color. And then I got the medium too. So I don't know if I can make my face big on this. I don't know how to do that. If you can help. I want to apply it so I could show you guys.
I thought you were going to apply it to me.
Wait, there you are. Are you big now? Okay, there you are.
I'm not. Am I big? I don't see myself big, but that's okay. I see everybody else on here too.
Erin, change your speaker view. Do you see me when you talk, Sara? Or change your speaker view because you are on my side.
Oh, I am? Okay. Well, it's all good. I don't see myself big, but that's okay. So I'm just going to show you. This is the medium 2 concealer, which I can't really see myself at all. So we're gonna see how this works.
You're doing an amazing job, Sara.
I am? Okay, good. Yes. I mean, there I am.
Go.
Okay, wow, that's so much better.
I had to click spotlight video.
I was like, I can't see myself at all. So that's a great match. So if you have more yellow undertone, you're going to be in the warm range. And what's great is it's very forgiving too. So even if you're maybe a shade off, it's probably still going to be great for you. So I'm going to show you the caramel. And before I am doing my makeup, I don't have the Bloom line yet, so I use the Art line, but Ange just used the Bloom line, and I was just telling her that her skin looks amazing. So yeah, you can look at her face on the camera. So yeah, this is the caramel one.
How much you put on?
So I just did a little too much. I don't even know if you can see that, but I'm gonna do one side of my face so you can see a difference. Hopefully you can see this. And I apply with my fingers because our fingers and our hands have natural oils. So I feel like it always makes the makeup look more like skin rather than it looking caked on. And then I always apply into the neckline as well so you don't get that line of demarcation.
You're so pro.
So, line of demarcation. So, Yeah, I mean, I can see a little bit of a difference, and it's buildable as well. So that's really nice. Yeah, it's very glowy. I am so excited about this because if you're somebody that likes very lightweight, this is a great foundation for you. And I thought the caramel.
Sheila just
Go ahead.
mentioned what we were all thinking, which was, I don't see much of a difference. Same beautiful on the right side as on your left side.
You can start to see, I mean, I have some freckles and things, that I have some redness on my nose. So you could actually see the foundation probably more over here. But that's what's so great about it, is that it is so natural and it's buildable, right? Like you don't want foundation that looks caked on or looks like it's not your skin. And that's why this is so great. Yeah.
I will say I'm enjoying watching Erin watching you.
You know, I'm trying to think of something to say, and and then I'm like, nah, don't say it.
What were you gonna say?
Well, when you said you don't want it to look caked on, I was like, well, it's a personal opinion. Just because some people like to, like,
heavy
you know,
makeup.
when I get on Instagram, it's like, some of those folks really like their cake.
So what color was used today? So this was the caramel and the medium 2. So what I recommend doing is getting getting at least 2 shades of the foundation for yourself. So more of the shade that you are during winter and more of the shade that you are during summer, and you can mix the 2. So then when you mix the 2, you have 3 shades, because our skin changes over the seasons, and you could be your own makeup artist. And what I do is I mix it on my hand, and then I could, you know, make the correct shade for my skin. So get one that's a little darker, get one that's a little lighter, and you can blend the 2 and cater it to yourself. That's what all makeup artists do. So why not do it for yourself? And then same with this, I'm also gonna get a lighter one. I'm probably gonna get the light 2 as well, because Erin can tell you, when we first met, I was extremely tan. And then when I moved to Arizona, I decided I wanted to save my skin, and I became pale for the next 5 years. And he was like, what happened? And I'm a very different color in the winter. I want to give one more tip before we move on. This is not with the new makeup, but if you like, this makeup is very dewy and it's great for summer. And I want to show you a little tip. Instead of using the blush that Young Living has, if you want a very dewy cheek look, you know how there's a lot of companies that have the sticks, like the cheek, the blush sticks. So what you can do, and this is a makeup artist trick too, is I like this one, this lip gloss. I forgot, this is Maven. Take a little bit on your finger, rub it in, and you could put it on the apples of your cheeks. And this gives a nice kind of blush to your face. And
That's your lip gloss?
Yep. And this is what, when I did makeup for different people on sets, I would always use lip gloss because it gave a very dewy, pretty natural look. So that's what I got. And are we doing skincare, Erin?
I didn't. Maybe.
You are.
Okay.
You are.
Bloom.
Okay.
Yeah, but can we just take a minute and appreciate Sara for a second?
Love learning from you.
Now we will talk about. Oh,
Will it give us
go ahead.
apples like Sarah? If we use the lip gloss, will it give us the apples like you?
Grant Snow White.
If you want to give yourself apples, do a nice contour up with the Summer Loved bronzer. Do it underneath your cheekbones and then place it up here. It'll give you a little bit of an apple. Yeah.
Great tips. Thank you. Okay. We're going to go on to, yes, you're still up. Let's just scroll through these really quickly.
Okay, actually, Ange, are you able to talk about the bloom? Because I did not know we were talking about the bloom.
Yeah,
And
no
you've used-
problem. Let's see what we got. I've used it. I should have probably grabbed well, here's the good news. If you're not an expert like me, you can go online to your virtual office, and when you look up each of these products, you can actually find a downloadable PowerPoint, or not PowerPoint, PDF, easily printable from most places. Can you just grab a couple just to show the example? And then you have a tool to point at, because guys, you're not expected to know all the things about the new products at the beginning, right? You're gonna have experiences to share and testimonials. Nope, they're in the box next to all the products. I stacked mine all up that I had printed out already, but they're called PIPs, product information pages. You can get them on the new products, and you can also get them on the products that we've had for a long time. So this is what they look like. I'm just gonna pull, here's one on Breathe Again, for example. Okay, so they're just easy downloadable documents that you can have about the products. But here's what I'm going to tell you about the experience I've had with the Bloom Trio. I've been using it since last Tuesday night, Wednesday, so about a week. I tend to have really combination skin, but I live in Arizona and it's the desert. So when I heard them talk about this being really hydrating on the video at convention, I decided this was one I was willing to try for the summer and see how it changed my skin. Now, right away, because my skin has always been problem skin too, I had a little a blemish start to show up in the crease of my nose, and so I used the acne cream and I used a drop of frankincense for just a couple of days to help reduce that. But now my face is adjusted and it's really feels hydrated and I think pretty dewy without being with being 43. I'm pretty dewy right now. This is a day-long wear of honey foundation and medium 2 in my concealer as well. But what I want to point out to you about the Bloom collection is right now the second step, the essence, is out of stock, but it is expected to be back of middle July. So do order your cleanser and your lotion now and be using those without the essence, so that you can benefit from at least 2 of the 3 steps. I was using, the last couple of nights, I've been using the Orange Blossom facial wash because I actually let my mom borrow her own cleanser. I promised her she could have my full set when it comes back when it gets to me. And so I let her use it, and I just use the Orange Blossom in the meantime. So it's an amazing hydrating. You use the cleanser first, pat it dry, add the essence liberally, it says, and I shake it up really well. It's got those cool shimmers in it. There's mica in it, which is supposedly a really cool thing. I got the cleanser back, Mom, thanks. And mica is a really cool thing that they added into the essence, and then I just close with the lotion. Now I will tell you that I was using the Art Light Moisturizer before, and where that moisturizer kind of lands in your palm more like a drip or a drop, this one is more of a puddle. These aren't beauty words. Do you see the difference between a seasoned makeup artist and just Ange? Okay, Ange, who wasn't allowed to wear makeup. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even allowed. I'm doing my best. But I had such problem skin when I was in high school that my mom just said, wash with soap and water and don't touch your face and try not to eat so many potato chips. That was kind of the long and short of it, right, Mom? So anyway, I digress. My point is, a puddle, like I just do 1 squirt. Like I'm just trying to see how long it lasts by doing it morning and night. But I use 1 squirt of the lotion and then I just put it on top of the essence, add a little bit of mineral sunscreen, and then I do my foundation. And then somebody said to me today, today somebody said to me, well, did you do the diaper rash cream underneath your eyes before you added the concealer? And I was like, girl, I am so lucky to get all 3 steps of the skincare process in, and the sunscreen and the foundation. No, I did not do the diaper rash cream today, but I could. I just need a step-by-step chart, I think.
I will add that when I wake up in the morning after using this at night, my face looks and feels so different.
True.
Then it really is hydrating.
I can say I have noticed the sun shines on Andrea's face in the morning right now. And it does kind of have a glowing look.
The sun shines on her face as she lays in bed.
I didn't know that it was, that we could attribute it to something that Young Living had.
And maybe you could say less viscous instead of a puddle. I don't know.
Oh, less viscous. Oh, that's a good word. I like that. I'll bring them both out so we can show that by the end. It's somebody else's turn now, I'm sure.
And I wanted to actually go back and show you guys, because I know people said they didn't see a huge difference on my face. So I wanted to just like really quickly take 10 seconds to show you guys.
Do a normal face.
Yeah, the foundation, what it can cover. So I'm going to give you a quick demonstration on Erin's face. So really quick. So can you make us big, Erin? Again.
My face already looks beautiful, Sarah. You're gonna do what to it?
Okay, I just want to show you really quickly because
We can't see it.
because Ange just
You can't. You made a spotlight, Andrea.
Oh, Ange, will you
So
make
we
a
have to
spotlight?
cancel. We've got to cancel Andrea's share screen. Hold on.
Okay, really quickly because it really is amazing, and with the bloom and everything, it's a great combo. But I want to really show you what it can cover. Okay, cool. So we got Aaron's face here.
So wait, is Aaron getting caramel put on his too?
Getting caramel put on his face. Okay, so we're just gonna do.
More beautiful. This is gonna make you fancy. That's what we talk about in
I
our
might have to
family.
make a TikTok tonight.
We're just gonna do one side of his face, so you can see.
And then I have a request. If you guys could take a picture and post it somewhere in the group later, that'd be fantastic.
That would be fantastic.
Okay.
Is this your first time having liquid foundation on, Aaron? Don't answer that question.
The Savvy Minerals. The first time was Savvy Minerals. I think I was for Halloween 3 or 4 years ago. I got dressed up with some makeup.
So you can see more of a difference.
Wow,
on
you chilled out
Aaron's
my
face.
little bubbles or my little.
Yes.
That's great.
So if you were a woman, you could do this for yourself.
Aaron's
But
got
I mean, you can if you're a man too.
I can do it.
Did you want
But-
some?
I can do it.
Andy, you gonna get a little makeup put on your face over there?
I'm
Jerry's
doing
asking if he
medium.
should do it too.
I'm actually busy that
You make
day.
me look like I'm 22 again.
I'm just saying, like, you can see it really helps cover redness. So that's why I want to show you because, like,
Aaron's got some redness.
Aaron's got some redness, but you can see a big difference between this side of his face and the other side of the face. It really smooths everything out. So anyway, that's all I wanted to show you guys. That it's a
Wow.
it's a big difference.
I did go swimming today. I got some goggle eyes.
Hey,
All right.
Blame it on
Sarah,
the
there's a
goggle.
wait before you guys go. There's a request for real. Like we know that. I mean, we've all heard the diaper rash thing. Is there a reason why that's recommended for under the eyes, the seedlings diaper rash?
It was recommended because we didn't have a concealer. And so it was thick enough that, you know, you could kind of do it and it would make a concealer. That's why I heard of people using it. But now that we have a concealer, why add another step? Like I would just do the skincare stuff and do the concealer and the, you know, the liquid. So.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. All right. I'm going to sorry, Andrea, one more thing before we take it back. Because since we're putting things on men, just going to do this really quickly. Andy, get ready. I'm sure Andrea has something she's going to put on you. So this is Jerry's light moisturizer actually from Art. And Liesl gave a great tip in the comments to label when you open your products, because she said when she puts the date on them, this will last her 6 months, the Art program. So it'll be interesting to see. I'll put the 6, I think I started at 6 something. I'll put that date on it so we can see. So that's how light moisturizer comes out. Can y'all see that? As opposed to less viscous. I don't know if you can tell. Less viscous, puddly lotion. Can you see it? Like, so mine, yeah. Okay, good. There's that, and show yours. That's all we got. All right, on back to the program.
Which one is Jerry going to use now?
He
Jerry's-
still wants the one with flour on it, right?
His normal one. Here, you can use some of this too.
I'm a big flower guy too, Jerry.
Hey, I think this is a good place to interrupt here with 3 couples on this call with my family. Happy anniversary, Andrea and Andy, tomorrow, 15 years of marriage. So it felt appropriate. We're having back and forth with makeup, you know, what you'll do for the spouse, right?
Thank you. And let's do another giveaway really quickly, or let's announce our giveaway from our second question. $20 product credit going to Sally Gills. Congratulations, Sally. We'll get that credit put on your account. And let's do a third question. So you have so far heard about some of the oils and the oil mini kits, and you've heard about some of the makeup and the skincare, and you've heard about vitamin D and the kids supplement that you also can use. But what what one is the most exciting to you? Like maybe you've already gotten one of them and you're excited about it, or maybe you've been waiting to order to learn more about it. What are you most excited about? Go ahead in the chat. What product are you most excited about getting? We're gonna go ahead and move on. Andy is gonna take over. Let me go ahead and share screen again.
Who's Andy?
You.
Oh.
As in you. All right, here we go.
All right, the Thieves Chest Rub. So I've not actually tried it yet. I'm waiting until I get the seasonal cold. I'm not planning to, but when I do, I'll give it a shot. So super quick, and I'm going to read this too because I didn't study up and I don't have it memorized. Conquer your seasonal cold the natural way with Thieves Chest Rub. This 100% plant-based formula allows you to take control of your comfort and temporarily relieve cough and congestion. And we do know it is a very simple, you got it there, Jerry? Can't really see. Yeah, you got it. So it's a really easy rub on. You don't have to even use your hands, correct? It's just straight up rub it on. You're good to go. It's going to complement well with the Thieves cough drops. So not a bad time to start stocking up on some of that stuff. We know that, well, it's never a bad time to stock up on anything. Anyway. That's
never a bad time to support your respiratory system.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm squeezing it a little bit. See how it comes out. So you don't have to.
How did we get all the viscous items tonight?
You don't have to touch it with your hands, and it's smooth. So you can just rub this directly on your chest,
Like right now.
like this.
Now, Jerry.
Yep, there he goes.
Have you felt the effects of it? What do you think?
Your breathing is amazing. Yeah, it just reminds me of the old gross Vicks stuff, but it smells. I mean, it even smells cleaner, maybe because I know what's in it, but it really opens up your nasal passage.
What do you think? Do you think we could substitute our pink facial stuff with that? Maybe throw a little frankincense on there. You think that'll brighten up our skin? Bad joke. All right, who's next?
You're next, Andy.
Oh no.
Andy Lahman, you're up with. Now, you're just talking about this right here.
Perfect. So some of you guys are familiar. Do us a favor. Put in the comments if you have tried any of the CBD muscle rub, just in general. I'm a big fan of the CBD muscle rub. I like deep relief after workouts, but the CBD muscle rub is just an additional option. And, sometimes I don't like to, I'll just be honest, I don't like to get my hands messy with peppermint or wintergreen. But the CBD muscle rub it's just a little less intense, I think. It still has the same great effect. So as you can see here, we now have 5 10 packs. That's not the number 10, it's TIN. And these 10 packs are awesome for obviously on the go. If you want to take one to the gym with you, you got that. And if you want to give them away as a product sample for someone, it's a great way to share CBD with people. They're pretty reasonably priced as well. I don't know what the what the shelf life will be as far as how long you'll be able to use it and continue to use it. But I think it's a great little idea. We know that CBD, just giving people a chance to experience it, I think is a big one. Because I didn't know anything about CBD, to be honest with you, before Nature's Ultra came into Young Living a year ago. So that's what I got for you.
All righty. Let's go to you, Angela.
I'm just going to tell you really quickly, some people are confused because it says 30 mg on the back, and that's just how much is in here. This is the 300 strength. So if anybody's curious, that's the regular strength CBD that's inside the little tin. All right, Jerry and I.
That's the noise it makes every time you come in the room.
It does not make a noise.
Oh, that's
These are the new diffusers. And when my mom told me that there was a glass blown diffuser, I have whoops, there was still water in that one.
Don't worry,
I was really freaked out because I have 4 teenagers and I didn't know if I really wanted a glass diffuser in my home. But we did find a safe place for them. We're still negotiating whether we're going to keep both or we're going to swap one with my mom so that we each have a matching pair, because I'm a little bit of a symmetry girl. So I think they need to match in decor, right? But the cool part about them is that they attach. This is the glass part. This is plastic on the inside.
I think we should show both of these at the same time next to each other.
This one's smaller. That one's bigger.
That one's longer. This one's this is Laurel. That's Hardy.
No. Oh, yeah. This is Laurel. That's Hardy. I think if we're going by shape. But you put the water into here. There's a max fill line. You set this back on. And then what's cool about this and made me feel more comfortable is these little notches on the side help the glass part sit strongly. So it's not, oh, mine jumped out too. Shoot.
History repeats itself. Yeah, so what you're saying is the rubber parts on there kind of has to snugly kind of snap in. And now it's on.
Ooh,
I
makes me nervous.
already poured all the water all over my legs, so we're good. So, yeah.
So we can't throw them around like footballs, teenagers, if you're watching at home with your families.
But this one looks like one of those Christmas bulbs. I like this.
Awesome. That's the Lucia. This is the Lucia, and that's the Luster, I think.
Yeah.
I think I got
So
that
you're
right.
keeping the Luster and giving the Lucia?
We haven't decided. Do you want to swap? Do you want to do a swap?
If I can give my opinion on decorating, you want a little bit of a mismatch. You don't want everything matchy-matchy. So I'm for the keeping one of each. I don't know. We can take them off, but, you know.
Well, this one reminds me of Christmas, and this one reminds me of like dorm room college time.
Oh, all right.
Like,
Move on. What's next?
I meant from movies.
All right. This is still me, right? So these are products. So the reason we got drawn for these are the limited time only products that if you don't order them while supplies last, they will go out of stock. So Cassia is an oil, a single oil that has been in the Scripture Oils kit for the longest time, but we haven't necessarily been able to get it in a 15 mil. So someone smelled this at my house last weekend and they said it smells not like cinnamon, but like cinnamon rolls. So if you are a cinnamon roll lover, Cassia is the oil for you. The other thing you can do with Cassia, somebody said, put a drop on your palm, on your hand, lick it, and then take your Ningxia shot. And that's like a fun way to get a little kick in your morning because it's pretty spicy, cinnamon flavored.
What was the product that we thought had cinnamon bark in it? But it actually had cassia.
Was it Red Shot?
Yeah, it was Red Shot.
We had to look it up. Yep, that's Cassia. Cinnamon roll lovers. Ecuadorian oregano, I'm gonna let Jerry tell his amazing story. He did post about it in the lifestyle group along with a video. Tell us about Ecuadorian oregano because you've been in those fields.
Yeah, so look, 2 years ago, I guess now, we got to see local farmers that work on the farm in Ecuador cutting down the wild oregano. And I say wild because it's not like farms you see here in the States where everything's in a row and everything has got aisles and you can tell the farm equipment comes through and does all the watering and all the weeding and stuff. These are literally just like huge oregano plants that are giant, and they're just randomly like just growing wild amongst all the weeds and everything else because they don't use any chemicals to destroy it. So and the couple workers we saw out there were out there with their machetes, and they were out there just chopping away, and they just take huge pieces back and they loaded it onto like a burlap sack until they had enough that they could drag back to their truck, and then they take it in. And they just repeat. So they do everything by hand. And it was really cool to see. And they were super, super thankful for Young Living and for having us all there. So it was awesome.
This is the Savvy Match tool. I have heard some reports, just like Sarah said, the foundation is very forgiving. So even if you don't get exactly the right foundation for you, you can probably make it work. The match tool is one thing that you can do. She showed you earlier in a very great way how to lay it against your neck and the chin kind of area to get a best match here. I will tell you that doing it, not to do it on your arm, like she said, here is a better place, but trust yourself. Read the post, find people who have similar skin tone to you. Like Sarah said, get a winter color and a summer color at least. In fact, Mom, I think you talked about coming back with 4 colors because it is so forgivable. I mean, this is honey today, but I also tried tan this week. Andrea's in buff. So we have all.
Actually, I tried honey today.
And what do you think?
And it's fine. It blended right in.
I think
So
they're
they
all
are
pretty blendable for my skin tone. I also want to acknowledge that we have darker skin tones and lighter skin tones than even ours. And so you may want to consult some of the before and after photos that we've put up. I am keeping my Savvy Minerals powder as a setting powder for after applying, but I'm loving the foundation and really excited about what it provides, just the versatility it provides in plant-based formulation. Surprise me, what's next? This is fun. This
well,
is you.
let's stop. No, this is you. Well, this is us, yes. But let's stop and do another giveaway. Do you have a name or no? Because you were talking. You probably don't have a name. You have a name? I'm going to ask the next question.
Yes, I did. It's in your thread. Diane Hammonds is our third winner.
All right, Diane Hammonds, congratulations. $20 credit coming your way. We have one last question, and this is on, do you remember what Diane chose? What product she wants? Do you remember that? What was the consensus? Because I can't see on my end with the share screen. I'm not seeing anybody's responses. Super curious.
She said the moisturizer because of the discussion of the ingredients as well as the ease of application.
Awesome. All right, so now we've just gone over the Thieves rub, the CBD rub, the 2 different diffusers, and the oils. What are we most excited about from the second half of the presentation? Put your answers in the comments. We're going to choose one more winner after we conclude here. So let's talk about a couple of things coming up for you. If you did not catch this, really good news coming our way in September. Starting September 1st, we all will be receiving, everybody will be receiving free shipping on all orders of 100 PV or more. So that's Essential Rewards orders, quick orders. You don't have to buy While Go to get free shipping. It's just gonna come. So I think the biggest thing for us, for those, my guess is that most of you who are on the call are probably already ordering at that 100 PV or more amount because you have seen the value in the Young Living lifestyle. You're not just ordering like a lavender and a lemon every month. You're ordering things like personal care products and makeup, and you're ordering, more than just the oils, but also supplements and things like that. So it's very simple and easy to order 100 PV. So now our job is to help other people see that really you can do transfer buying. Things that you used to get at Target and Walmart can now be purchased through Young Living, better products, and you're going to get free shipping delivered right to your door. So that's the first thing that we wanted to share about. Also be watching, I don't know exactly when it will be launched, but there's going to be a new platform for the website. So things are going to be easier, simpler, fresher, more intuitive, all of those kind of things coming your way in the next couple of months. So watch for that change to be happening soon. One thing as an LWN community for you to be aware of coming up next month is our Ningxia Red Challenge. So if you haven't heard about that or haven't entered that yet, you're going to find a bunch of posts. If you just search Ningxia Red and go to most recent in the LWN Lifestyle group, and I have a bunch of posts that we put up in the last week where you can enter the challenge. It's just a form that you're going to fill out really quickly to kind of say where you're at, and if you're already drinking Ningxia or if you haven't been drinking Ningxia at all, but fill out that pre-form, and then you're going to start drinking Ningxia all throughout July. So get that on your order this month. You also can get it on your July order in the first 3 days. So if you move your date up to one of the first 3 days, you can order your Ningxia then and then just join us whenever it comes to you. We're going to be drinking it every day. Then you're going to be filling out a form at the end of the month, just noticing the differences that you've seen since drinking Ningxia Red. I'll tell you that it is one supplement that we literally have never been without. We've been with the company for 13 years. As soon as we started drinking Ningxia, we never stopped. Never stopped because we saw such benefits in it. So excited for us to do a team-wide challenge with that. One other date currently for you to put on your calendar. We'll know that we have classes every Wednesday night. But what I wanted to highlight for you right now is July 8th, we're going to have our Oil Underground that we do every 3 to 4 months. And so that's a time for us all to come together and to share stories. And you get to share the real story. Even if it's a little non-compliant, as long as it's your story and you're not like telling us what to do, you're not prescribing, treating, you can share your story of the cool, awesome things that have happened to you because of oils and supplements and whatever else it may be.
And
so
we don't record that one, so people have to jump on live. Yep.
Be online. Okay, so you can find that in the LW and Lifestyle group. You can find the link for that under the events section in that group. If you have a story that you want to share, please send me a message. You can find me at Andrea Hamner Lahman on Facebook. We have most of the people we need, but definitely able to take a couple of more stories. So if you have one, we would love to hear that. And anything else in the order?
Yes, for me.
Yes.
For me. Two things. I just wondered if Aaron, what he's going to do going to farmer's market with half his face with makeup and the other half with not.
He washed it off already.
Oh, okay.
She didn't want me to break out.
No.
I've got that layman skin, I didn't want to break it.
Aaron, it's all natural. You wouldn't
All
know
natural.
breaking.
You're not going to break out. Hey, real quickly, another amazing event that we have every month is our first Monday night of the month Enroller Club party. And that's going to be July the 6th. And so that's coming up. And so if you have enrolled anybody in June, we still have a week to enroll people. And or if you have a teammate that has enrolled, please invite them to the Enroller Club party. That again is 5 to 6, and we love you to join us for that. So that's another one, 6th and the 8th.
I would also just say on that enroller thing, since we have a minute, we know a lot of you saw the Welcome Home Starter Kit option today came with the Dewdrop Diffuser. Right before we hopped on this call, we learned that the Dewdrop Diffuser is now out of stock. So the Welcome Home Kit will still be available, but there will be a new promotion that will probably be unveiled tonight or tomorrow if you have people who are considering signing up. You can always offer your own credit back for them to use money, that credit toward a diffuser in the future. That is just an incredible value, that $125 for even the oils that come with it: Valor, frankincense, lavender, lemon, peppermint, lime, I think lemon, and one more. Good, I was hoping to show that off just now. But my point is, don't let that stop you here at the end of the month. Y'all are pumped up about convention. People can even, they'll see you post about convention products, want to know more about how they get started. Help them get started just by sharing your member number with them. Make it super easy for them to join and get the products that they want to start living a more plant-based, natural life.
And another piece here is you see all of the layman men are on the call tonight. This has not always happened, but I'm noticing that we're all on tonight. John, wave. So what I want to say is, as you continue to share with others, Young Living products are great for men, and we have classes for that. So our men love the oils and the products, and also happy that you're all on tonight. Aaron?
While we're at it, we'll just so you guys know, there is an event at EO Rose, July 13th, I believe. So you can just stay tuned on the events under the EO Rose Facebook page to track that.
And
Andy,
do we have? Go ahead, Aaron.
Are you two are doing the Intro to Biz call tomorrow night with some really awesome humans, right?
Yeah, talk about that.
We are having a anniversary Intro to Business call tomorrow night. We're going to be on, we have 2 more couples that are going to be on sharing their business stories, and it also happens to be their anniversaries. So we'll have the 6 of us sharing, all of us celebrating our anniversaries, teaching a business class.
But you know what's really special about that is Gary and Mary, there was so many stories that Mary told through convention that were focused on the small mom and pop operation that this started as, to people who came together around a vision, really deciding, and Richard Blissbrook captured it well, really deciding that their vision was one of contribution. What are they doing about not just their marriage and now Gary and Mary's boys, but now how are they contributing to the rest of the world? And I think in every small way that we get an opportunity to contribute and carry on that legacy is the hashtag because of Gary, because of that vision of what's coming and what's to come. It does make me really excited to see all of us on here tonight sharing from our hearts, much in the same family sort of way that Gary and Mary intended it to be.
And we have a fourth winner. Do
We
we?
have a fourth winner. Who's the winner, Ange?
Amanda Culp. Congratulations to Amanda Culp, who was most excited because she was on the early train and got Breathe Again, as well as Cassia. So congratulations. You have another $20 product credit coming to you. And we look forward to seeing you all in a future class. Have an awesome night.
Good night. Take care, guys.